trained for battle. They're weathered. They also flee in terror. But David is undeterred. He begins asking questions in verse 26. What shall be done for this man who kills the Philistines? This Philistine, and takes away the reproach from Israel? That word reproach, it means the shame, the mockery. So David looks at the situation and he sees what's really at stake. It's not just military advantage, it's spiritual honor. Goliath is not just threatening people's lives, he's defying the covenant community. He is defying the community that belongs to God. He's mocking the Lord of hosts. So David's question, it's actually not driven by greed, it's grief. He's burning with indignation. Who is this uncircumcised Philistine? The word uncircumcised there, it means, who is this Philistine that doesn't belong to God, that he can defy the armies of the living God? David is not impressed by the guy's height or his armor. He's appalled by his blasphemy. Do you see the contrast in vision, the contrast in how people see? Israel looks at Goliath and thinks he is way too big to fight. David looks at Goliath and thinks he is way too big to miss. In 203 AD, in Carthage, a young 22-year-old girl, Perpetua, was a noble woman and a new mother in Roman North Africa, and she was arrested for converting to Christianity. And her father begged her to renounce her faith for the sake of her child, but she responded with this calm resolve: I cannot be called anything other than what I am, a Christian. And even as Roman authorities threatened her with wild beasts and public execution, she refused to deny Christ. And history records that on the day of her martyrdom, she encouraged fellow prisoners and walked into the arena with dignity and peace. And her courage emboldened believers throughout the Roman Empire. Like David, she looked past the danger and she saw the worthiness of the name of Christ. The worthiness of the name of God. Listen, my friends, Pineland Baptist, brothers and sisters, what do you see when you hear the voice of our age? When the culture mocks Christ, when the church is belittled and said, well, here, church, you just function as a nice little community building thing in our social sphere. You're very cute and nice over there, and we're glad to have you as part of us. What do you see, Christians, when lies grow louder than truth? Do you freeze like Israel, or do you feel what David felt? Oh, may God give us eyes to see what David saw. Not through the lens of fear, but through the lens of faith.